You are now tuned into the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
All right, everybody, 1 2 1 2. What's going on? You're now in tune to another session of the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Since 1998, whether it's on your FM dial, internet radio station, podcast, or website, we're going to be up in the mix for y'all for the next 3 hours, bringing you a slice of what we call 21st century black radio for the masses. A good blend of old and new school music from the black diaspora, hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, etc., as well as news, commentary, and interviews in the entire nine. You got myself on the mix and commentary and DJ Fusion. On the side, you got my bro, Jon Judah. What's going on there, Judah?
Yes, indeed. We are wide world. We're back for every boy and girl. We're not whack. Of course, DJ Fusion and I, the cosmic black antimatter, back at ya. Of course, we got the spectacular sound system. Of course, bringing the wisdom. And, of course, much love to the whole We Are Wide World. Alright? Fusey, what's the deal?
Doing all right. Glad as always to be able to do another radio show this week.
Alright.
Of course, love and props to our wonderful audience by whichever means you listen to the radio show. We deeply appreciate you.
Yep.
And, yeah, it's pretty cool that we have a nice, diverse audience, pretty much ending up 6 of the 7 continents in a pretty nice range. And also shout out to all of our great people who listen to the podcast. Like, if you can't get to our show through our broadcast affiliates, we do offer the show via podcast. So if you got iTunes, Zoom, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn, BlackBerry Podcast, or your music RSS feed of choice, you can grab on to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast. Those fine folks. I'm actually looking at the stats that we have earlier via our podcast provider, Podomatic. We've been very consistent with at most dipping to number 15 in our podcast category of hip-hop and rap, amongst some really great shows, including a lot of shows by legends when you get in that top 20 range. So for us to be up there on a real consistent basis is pretty awesome. So shouts out to everybody who listens that way. And as we mentioned, our broadcast affiliates, over 25 plus as of now. You can check out their websites and all of their wonderful content through our blog page, blackradiosback.com. There's a link for our broadcast affiliates. You just click up on there, and it'll list everybody who's down with the FuseBox Radio vibe and spreading it to the world. And let's do the promo spiel, because we got a lot to talk about. This was one of those type of weeks. So I'm going to get right into that before we get into our wonderful mix of music. FuseboxRadioOnline.com, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, as one word, is our official website for the syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
Yep.
And if you like doing your social networking thing on the web, we're all over the place on there. So pretty much the majority of that stuff ends with /Fusebox Radio. So Twitter.com/Fusebox Radio, MySpace.com/Fusebox Radio, Vimeo.com/Fusebox Radio, etc. On the written end, you can check out the syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast fam talking about music and other good things via Oh Hell No and Planet Ill. So ohhellnoblog.com is the website for the Oh Hell No blog, part of the New Music Tuesday music review staff. And we do music reviews of old and new releases from the major and independent labels. My latest review with the staff was of Drake's Take Care album. And yeah, I'm not gonna even say how I feel about the Take Care album. Go to the website, check it out. I'm very blatant about my feelings with it, and I've had some interesting back and forth about my feelings for that album. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And Planet Ill, planetill.com, and the Indecent Exposure article series. I'm giving hype up to not just independent music, but now independent movies, DVDs, art, all other types of good stuff in the independent entertainment world. So that article series is going down. And yep, lastly, if you like Facebook, our Facebook like page has been slowly but surely growing, which we deeply appreciate. You can go to facebook.com/FuseBox Radio Show, one word. Click that nice little thumbs up button if you're on Facebook. Spread the word to others. And it has helped us out quite a bit in terms of getting the FuseBox Radio to more heads. And if you want to check out stuff on Facebook, since now they got a big music thing going on, you can check out our radio show and stuff via that means as well.
No doubt.
And yeah, that's about it on the promo spiel tip. And lastly, we're getting back heavy into the mixtape and event world. So you can go to FuseboxRadioOnline.com. You want to get a mixtape hosted by the fam. You want to have folks spin at the event. Just hit us up and we can work things out and be down for the cause. Exactly. And before we get into the music mix, I know we got a lot of old school and new school wonderful black music tunes. We're going to have a new Black Agenda Report segment with Glenn Ford and their crew. Shout out to them. Shout out to the non-profit, non-partisan organization Free Press, promoting media democracy in the U.S. and beyond. We got a new Media Minute segment by them. And lastly, shout out to our folks at the Black University Radio Network with the Direct Effects segment. Shout out to Lamar Blackman and the cool crew that puts them joints out. So
no doubt.
Yeah, it's gonna be hectic. So yeah, let's get into the commentary. I guess first and foremost, we got to give big up to some of the greats who have passed this past week before we get into some other things. For my sports fans, particularly boxing fans, this week was a sad week. Smoking Joe Frazier, ex-heavyweight champion of the world, passed away at the age of 67. And that was kind of a wild story because only a few days beforehand, I think literally that past weekend, I was reading the story in the New York Daily News talking about it. They had just found out that the brother had ended up getting liver cancer. They had put him in hospice literally about 2 days later. He went on the other plane. So for all of his fans, family, and others who were part of his life differently, prayers and condolences from our end here at the FuseBox Radio Broadcast. For those who are not familiar with boxing too heavy, he was former heavyweight champion after he defeated Muhammad Ali at the Thriller in Manila. And for people who are familiar with Muhammad Ali's history, just in general, much less in boxing, that was one of the really, really big major matches that people still hold up to this day in the realm of heavyweight boxing. People talk about the Rumble in the Jungle with George Foreman. Thriller Manila was another big one as well. And looking at George Frazier, that's George slipping up. Looking at Joe Frazier's history, I read up in terms of after he passed away. It's very interesting and very complex, and to a degree, it's kind of sad how things went down. He won 32 fights overall, 27 by knockout, only lost 4 times, and half of those times were to Ali, and half of those times were to George Foreman.
Ain't that something?
So 2 of the folks who are looked at as some of the modern day greats of heavyweight boxing were the only cat that he lost to, but he never received the fame of both of those men. And that was one of the things that was supposed to have kind of ate him up during his lifetime. Another one thing that kind of, affected him, they said almost to the day that he died, was his rivalry with Muhammad Ali. Not just on the professional end, but to a degree, a personal end. When Muhammad Ali ended up becoming a conscientious objector and having his heavyweight championship taken away, Joe Frazier was one of those guys who was behind him and gave him support, financially and otherwise, And while, you know, there is a knowledge of this day of Muhammad Ali being that type of cat who would talk trash and everything before a fight and try to throw people off and everything else, Joe Frazier took it very much to heart. That it's like, yo, this dude, you know, calling me a gorilla and Uncle Tom and all types of crazy stuff, but I backed him up during his worst time. And looking at stuff like that, and actually HBO just had a documentary on about this particular fight. I ended up watching before the broadcast. I can kind of see why he would take it personally, for better or for worse. Especially during that really charged up time when there was like the Black Power movement and everything. Being called Uncle Tom could really mess somebody up. Much less the color complexity that unfortunately kind of still exists today between some people who are lighter skin and some people who are darker skin. And what have you. Just
one thing is for
very
sure,
interesting.
Ali going out there being associated with people like the Nation of Islam in that era, you know, that took a lot of courage just to even be seen with them, let alone join that organization. And, you know, he had changed his name, so his identification was different. So, first I want to say rest in peace to Joe Frazier. And those were like household names in my house or whatever, boxing being, you know, a thing or whatever. And so, you know, just the knowledge and history or whatever, and seeing the old fights or whatever, you know, and just the vibe of how everything was going on. And you know, relationships are funny like that. You know, he helped him, whatever. And, you know, I'm not surprised Ali outlived him. That might not sound right, but I'm not surprised. And I think that Joe Frazier definitely should remember and respect it. I mean, you know, he lost his fight to, you know, Foreman and, you know, Ali. And, you know, to me, Ali, the fact that he, you know, he recognizes himself as a divine black man, I just puts him in the head in front as far as I'm concerned. You know, as far as just being that bold to say that and know that. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't about Ali. This is about Joe, and you know, and just rest in peace to them, and you know, big up to everybody, you know, who likes boxing, and you know, all right.
No doubt. So, you know, definitely respect to him, and I say definitely check out that Film Manila documentary if you get a chance to see it. Whether it's on your TV screen or whatever else. It's an interesting snapshot into what happened back then, and how people feel about the match and its particular relevancy on political and other few levels today. Supposedly at the very end, they made, Ali and Frazier made up. So we'll see what's good.
That's what it was supposed to be in the beginning, you know.
Things happen, and both men grew up and matured on that, and you can only give props to that.
And also something to be learned of not allowing the media to play people off on one each other, because they was hearing headlines and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that kind of affected both of them.
No doubt, and very, very true. Next up, for my people of the mid-'80s to now hip-hop generation, a huge and surprise loss happened this week. Excuse me. Heavy D passed away. Hip-hop MC, producer, music executive, just a very, very important man, especially around the New Jack Swing era of music. And beyond. Passed away at the age of 44. As of broadcast time, we don't have a particular reason. They said that he was suffering from pneumonia not too long before he passed away. But all the results of things aren't in yet. I personally heard this commuting on the way back home during the week, and it was just kind of crazy. For somebody around my age range, I'm in my early 30s, one literally grew up to Heavy D in so many levels. Of course, on the hip hop and MC, and you know, Girls They Love Me, Mr. Big Stuff, all of that. The first album I personally had by Heavy D was the Peaceful Journey album. Personally, to me, one of his best albums.
No doubt.
And what have you. The brother was born by the name of Dwight Erickson Myers in 1967 in Jamaica and grew up mostly in Money Earn and Mount Vernon, New York.
No doubt.
And post his hip-hop career, where he to this day was making albums in music. He has an independent album coming out in 2012 and single that's just out right now. His impact behind the scenes in the music industry is as important as his career as a music artist on the mic. In my personal opinion, he was one of those cats who had skills and everything else, but he also had a thing where the music he made was fun. He had music that was fun and also music that was towards the ladies, and neither side was like cornball with it. You just got a natural good time feeling from Heavy D's music. One of the few cats who I think never cursed on the record, but was still able to make it happen. Nobody would necessarily say he was a soft dude.
Heavy D was kind of like that continuation. For those of us who remember hip-hop from the 80s, he was a continuation of that fun type of hip-hop. Mm-hmm. And I think, which really doesn't exist right now in mainstream. It doesn't exist. And at least the type of vibe that Heavy was bringing. You know, Heavy was very important to the game, and I ain't gonna front. When Heavy first came out, I was not feeling it. I ain't gonna make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. You know, very early, but I'm talking about Mr. Big Stuff era. I remember that. I wasn't really big on that, but then as time progressed, I recognized it as a lyricist and just as a performance energy being that, that was that dude. Heavy was definitely that dude, and he did the theme joints to Living Color. I mean, Heavy's verses in a Living Color. I mean, nobody who's an MC can front on that. If you're a hipper, you can't front on them verses that Heavy wrote for that. You can't front on them. You know what I'm saying? And Heavy was that dude. And I remember me and my peoples being on the set when he did that. You got your own thing. Oh no. So now that we found love, that was done down in Lower Manhattan. Me and some people from Jersey we was round there when they was doing it, when they had the outfits on, and Hev passed the cards to one of my peoples, and I don't think they followed up on that, but now Hev was doing it big early. One of the first cats to put a joint on a track with Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, first hip hop cat that they messed with. Hev was that dude. God bless him. And big up to all the people who connected with him. I think he's cousin. I think Pete Rock is his cousin.
Yeah, Pete Rock is his cousin. Quite a few people he helped come up with or did other things, including Puff Daddy. He was one of those cats. He was in one of his first videos. And when Puff Daddy was working in Uptown Records, Heavy D was a music executive over there. And he was one of the first guys. People talk about Big and Pun and all that, and those brothers do deserve their respect, but Heavy D was that first overweight lover cat.
No doubt.
Where, people took that serious on video and other types of ends. And yeah, man, again, for me growing up as a kid to a teenager around the 90s, I mean, the Living Color themes are classic, especially that first one. For me personally, he tore it up more than one may think somebody would do for a theme song. Talking about Michael Jackson and Janet, the work he did for them. Michael Jackson's Jam is a classic. All Right is a classic, and that brother was a part of that. For people who think about him on the TV and acting in, he was in the One More Chance video. That was the brother who was the doorman, if y'all remember that video and whatnot. He had a consistent role in Living Color. Not Living Color, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the 90s right now. He Living Single. He was Regine's boyfriend, Kim Phil's boyfriend for a second. In that particular series, he had roles in Rock, Boston Public, Tracy Morgan Show. I know he's in the Tower Heist movie, I was told. Right now, that's out with Eddie Murphy. So he was part of that ensemble cat. He was really doing a lot up to this day. And
he was
some
in
people saw him
Eddie
in
Murphy too. That movie Life he was in.
No doubt, that's a slept-on classic. And he was just in the 2011 BET Hip Hop Awards for some heads, which is a shame and just shows how the mainstream music culture is right now. His appearance at the 2011 BET Hip Hop Awards was the first time I think in about 15 years.
No doubt.
That he was on and performing and still had it. And still had stuff going on. So yeah, it's kind of like losing that cool, chill cousin of hip hop and whatnot with Heavy D. And if people got to look at his legacy, it's like you can do you and be good. I think you have so many cats who try and do a copycat type of thing. Heavy D did him, and it wasn't necessarily like he just had to be stuck in this lane. That was his natural lane. And he still had the skills and everything to back it up. Like, people couldn't say, like, if you really listen to some of the Heavy D's material, that his skills on the mic were lacking. You might not necessarily like certain vibes of the music depending on the type of person that you are, but he had his skills on point. And when you have a cat who has worked with so many different kinds of people through the years,
no doubt,
you know, that's a significant thing, on top of the fact that even before his passing, you never heard anything bad about Heavy D.
No doubt.
That's a extreme rarity. So peace to that brother, man. And yeah, respect to him and his musical legacy during the short time frame that he had on Earth. He made a lot happen. So
I mean, I don't want to offend nobody with this, but Heavy remind me of Guru. And you be like, what you mean by that? In the sense that those are two cats, at least MC cats, that truly, were the essence of hip hop. That's not saying other cats that came before them weren't. I'm not saying that at all. But something about, like, have vibe, make me think of Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that early stuff, that kind of like, or even Dougie Fresh, that like, that jolly thing in hip hop. Them dudes were that. Them dudes were that. It had nothing to do with cars or what it. Back in the day, cats wasn't even really rolling like them cats is now. You know what I'm saying? Black radio was fronting on hip hop, and even mainstream radio was fronting. And MTV was fronting on hip hop. So I mean, so cats weren't heard. It was no internet. There was none of that other stuff. So cats weren't heard in many places instantaneously like they are today. You know what I'm saying? Hev was from that era.
No doubt.
And one thing I will say, people won't believe this either. People from Hev's age group to at least 30, especially from New York, but who are into hip-hop like that, you cannot count them out. Counting them out is like counting God out. Trust me. Trust and believe that. You can't count them jokers out. Hev was a perfect example. Hev it was his time to go. So, in other words, they may or may not be taking care of themselves on the nutritional, physical end, but as far as artistically, you can't count them out.
No doubt.
Can't.
And very, very true. And one thing one definitely had to look at. We don't know why, Heavy passed away yet, and like I said, Joe Frazier, passed due to whatever caused his liver cancer, but. Whatever you do in life, man, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but definitely appreciate your life and definitely try to take care of yourself with your health, physical, mental, and the other 9. The past few years, it just seems like too many people are going out too young. We all go out when it's our time at the end of the day, but there's things that we can't control, so that's just something to look at. So, rest in peace to Heavy D, rest in peace to the bro Joe Frazier. And let's get into one or two other type of things that I know is going to take a little bit of time before we get into the joint, just because it's very heavy-handed, very deep. For my sports people, I've been looking at this story the entire week, but I think it's very relevant for us to mention here on the FuseBox Radio Broadcast. And that is the Penn State football scandal.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Oh, no problem. That's the Penn State football scandal, and for those who may not be familiar with the scandal as of yet, in a real short, condensed version, one of the assistant coaches, excuse me, by the name of Jerry Sandusky has a grand jury indictment against him for abusing 8 young men over the past 10 to 15 years on Penn State campus.
Was a little touchy.
And more, unfortunately. If you get a chance to read the grand jury indictment to a degree, which a lot of stuff I can't say because we're on some FCC-friendly stations, it's pretty damn disgusting. It's pretty damn disgusting. I mean, there's a lot of abuse, including some very explicit sex things that this man is said to have done. And
the boy was blushing while he was touchy. So sad.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And one of the things that's crazy, besides this man's particular actions, and what makes it even more just ridiculous, is the fact that he had a non-profit organization that was to assist what they call disadvantaged kids here in the United States, essentially those who are in the lower economic stature and or people of color who are of a lower economic stature.
And that probably was a rule. That probably was a bait. It probably was a bait. Yeah, let me do this as a front. I can write it off, and then I can touch them all. That's probably where he was going.
Yeah, look, it's crazy. It was through an organization called the Second Mile, which said it gave this man access to hundreds of boys, many of whom were vulnerable due to their social and economic situation. And at the time, the man who had these accusations had coached at Penn State for over 30 years. And even at his retirement coaching, he still had full access to Penn State's football facilities and what have you. Now, personally, I'm very simple and dry. You sexually assault anybody, I hope you go to jail and get the hell beat out of you and whatever else goes down. You do anything to a child, you know, I'm like, you're burning in hell already, guaranteed. Whatever happens to you on this plane just happens.
No doubt.
Bottom line. And if that's something I deal with my maker, so be it. I personally think my maker agrees. What makes this story even worse is the fact that supposedly this had been reported to the upper administration through all the years this happened. In one way or the other, at least a few of these incidents, including one which again was a very explicit situation where they caught him essentially having full-on sex with a 10-year-old boy in the shower. And what kills you is that while, you know, the person who walked into this situation, who now is an assistant coach at the school, but that's a whole other situation. Excuse me. This was reported to superiors within the school and supposedly to university police. But I'm like, why did nobody call 911 and get to some real cops?
Because that meant that something had been going on and nobody. That probably had already been going on some level with other men, and you know everybody was like, oh man, you know, it's like it's the Church of Rome or in like certain witchcraft covens. You know, men is always touching men. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's keep it hushy so that they can continue the touchies. Continue, please.
Man, it's like, to me the entire thing is just a horrible scenario. I'm like, worst came to worst, the only thing that would have happened would have been like, look, you know what, we can't find enough information at this time. I mean, you report to your superiors within the school, and then you got people who are like, yeah, we're just gonna kind of let that go, and only until the very end they let this dude still get full access to the university. So it's like, that doesn't mean that abuse stopped afterward, not at all. And I'm sure a lot of stuff's gonna come out about this story within the weeks and stuff ahead, but you know, I went to what they call a Division I NCAA school. And while our athletic team wasn't as I guess, big on certain ends and what have you in terms of like wins and legacy and stuff like that. The athletic department and alumni did play a strong role on various things. Now, a school like Penn State that has this extremely huge football legacy, the head coach who has ended up getting caught in the crossfire and fired due to this particular situation, Joe Paterno, I think was one of the most winningest coaches in football and all that type of stuff. And when you see the power that sports can have over these schools, particularly these big Division I schools, and sports in general, especially when a lot of money comes into play, that entire team pride thing and what have you, things can get nervous. And for somebody who was essentially a rapist pedophile, probably using that power to intimidate these boys and their family,
no doubt.
And not just that, but to have other people decide that that was more important than the mental and physical well-being of these boys who went onto campus, I think everybody needs to go down. Everybody needs to go down.
No doubt.
I have no sympathy. Joe Paterno could be the nicest man on earth on a whole bunch of other stuff, but he might have barely legally covered himself after the moment. They said that him telling the university covered himself legally, but sometimes you got to go beyond just that bare minimum legal just to keep your check and to keep a certain public front. You know, if you are a parent or who would be a mentor to young people, you got to go to a certain moral standard, whatever your religious proclivities say. And the molestation and rape of young men just cannot be condoned. Bottom line, I mean, you can't equate like the football program to like some sacred religion institution that needs to be protected. To a degree, I think this is Catholic Church like. Like, well, we gotta look at the bigger whole, but we're gonna have to look at the elevated place that we're at to have people move around and get away with stuff. And it is truly grotesque. And in the sports realm, like, this didn't even have anything on a certain level to do with race. But I think on a certain level, what one had to look at, whether you like to or not, is a lot of college sports has a lot of people of color in it. And some people might have had to do some things that they didn't want to do on that end and beyond to get to play or to do other types of stuff. And I think a lot of that's going to leak at the end of the day from these young boys and maybe some of these young men who are on these teams. All I can do, the only person I have sympathy for are the young men who have been abused. And so, you know, prayers to their family and everything else, because that's a hell of a thing to deal with, is sexual assault. And I think God will have his way with this, and that's my opinion.
One thing is for sure is that I definitely think everybody who was involved in covering up should be dealt with. In some ways, people should be dealt with in some ways legally, and I guess in any other way. What I wanted to say about it was, I remember coming up, and I remember people who didn't got cut from the teams back in the day. And, you know, the put downs people used to say to people back in the day. And one thing that I knew from a kid was that stuff that, you know, had been going on, that this cat is accused on, that stuff has been going on for a long time. You know, first and foremost, who thought he was like that before it went down? Especially people who were not in the organization. I bet you nobody thought he was like that. I bet you nobody thought he was like, what's up with that preacher who, in that church in Colorado who got caught out with male prostitutes? Nobody in that church thought they were saved and this, that, and the third. Knew that he was in there, you know, taking it and giving it from some boy toy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The same thing. This is for image and perception of masculinity or spirituality, when in actuality it's just a bundle of insecurity. You know, people think, oh, well, you know, Penn State, you know, people are like, well, you know, I've heard somebody say, well, you know, he didn't go to Penn State, or, you know, that he might have been a teacher. if he was on that program, he knew football on some level in his life. But more than likely, I'm not sure that dude's history, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't a person that didn't know football that came in there.
He was an assistant coach for over 30 years, so he was in there.
That reality is definitely amongst that club. I'm not saying it's rampant, but I just knew as a kid that some things just didn't seem right. You know what I'm saying? And I had strong family members, so nothing like that ever. I had strong family, which gave me the ideals that to never get drawn into nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So nothing like that ever happened to me before. Thank God Almighty for that not happening. But it's sad that those boys are having to deal with that, and it's sad that culture is always pushed under the rug, like it will continue to be at other places, institutions. I'm pretty sure other Catholic churches. And I'm pretty sure other school situations where that's going on. So we can at most pray for the children. You know what I'm saying? Who are dealing with this and who as adults ain't saying nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Particularly people who might have been in certain situations. That's not to say that of course, I repeat, not saying everybody involved in athletics is like that, but the aspect that, I remember as kids, people made it feel like if you were you weren't as tough, and that definitely wasn't true, but in the sense of less masculine. And I thought that, as a kid, I always knew that wasn't true. And, this is a perfect example. If Sandusky is a masculine dude, think of everybody who, think of what you thought of him before this went down. And remember, you thought, this was like, that's a part of, that's a, you know what I'm saying? That's like a standard. He shattered all that as far as I was concerned. I never used that as a standard, so I didn't shatter me, but in the sense of in certain people's eyes, that's a letdown. You notice a letdown in some people's eyes that looked up to them, especially on a local level, and maybe involved in that organization, or that thing he was trying to lure young boys in. That was that's some slick stuff right there. Which means he almost was premeditated to trying to get, boy butthole. So, he's got to deal with that. He's got to deal with the cat in the joint on that one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Joey Paisano. How could you let it happen? You're pushing your life down the toilet, Joey Paisano. Oh no!
Man,
that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's how it goes. At the end of the day, I mean, it's a crazy scenario. Like I was talking to some people this past week who are very intensively into college football and college football history. And a lot of them were talking about after over 40 plus years of coaching. It's a shame that his career, which has been on the winning end and other stuff, very illustrious, I think 2 national championships and all of that, Joe Paterno's end note to his career is going to be this. But it's a lack of doing too little, too late. And with a situation like this, I can only have so much sympathy. The guy who caught Sandusky doing some of these abuse charges, like I said, he's an assistant coach over there now. He was a graduate assistant back in the day, and he's an assistant coach. And one of the things that was kind of weird was that the head coach and some other people that ended up getting fired this past week, but he's still there. But he's gotten death threats now, so he's not going to be on the sidelines this Saturday for a game, and I think he needs to get fired too. Because I'm like, dude, you caught a dude, raping a young boy. You ain't try to pull this dude off at least? You ain't, try to knock this dude out? Do more, then call the cops and do whatever else? I mean, I understand shock, but after a while, I mean, that was a boy being abused. And if you want to get a whole lot of extracurricular detail about this story, Deadspin has an excellent breakdown, including the grand jury report of the entire case. Deadspin.com. It's like you saw all this mess, and the first people you decided to do was to go to the school.
No doubt.
You know, maybe due to fear about your position, maybe due to fear about how, again, working at these big sports type of schools and areas, you know, you could have been in some genuine danger. I don't know, but you didn't, not even an anonymous call about this or do whatever else. And, you know, when you saw something like that, and you just still want to be a part of the institution, I don't know what I can say. And to all the people at Penn State, I know everybody is not like this. From the athletic department on down, this is not a diss towards y'all. This is not a diss towards alumni who aren't on this or whatever. But to have some people like this condone this and be like, well, Joe Paterno won mad games. It's, you know, he shouldn't get punished because he won mad games. And, you know, some of these college students doing riots and stuff when they heard that he got fired. You know, get the F out of here. Get your priorities right. When football trumps the well-being of children, you know, it's just wrong. It's just very, very wrong, and your perception is very, very wrong about what's important in life. And,
no doubt about that.
That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, people are overturning stuff and burning things over that. And yeah, man, it's just bugged out. So prayers to everybody affected by this scandal.
Those administrators who didn't say nothing, they didn't say nothing because they wanted something too. You know, I think some of them didn't say nothing because they wanted to be on the list of the people who could be involved. One thing I'm gonna say, one thing real quickly. There's a lot of people who are considered weird, but I bet you none of y'all thought he was weird before this went down. I bet you none of y'all thought he was weird. But think about the people you think you were. It's kind of strange. That means that none of y'all, I mean, who got vision? Who got vision? I'm not saying I knew the dude was like that, but I didn't have this view of what he is and what he's a part of as being this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Or really cared, but you know, you somebody strange, and this dude is alright. Yeah, he's alright. Storm in the slammer.
Just another thing for people to keep on their toes. And personally, if something happens to, especially to Sandusky, if something happens to this dude, I ain't gonna cry. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm sure more information will come out, and we'll report that as it comes. Let me see here. Yeah, these were some pretty intensive stories. I'm gonna touch on one or two more things and try to end this on a little bit more of an up note, because this is some pretty kind of information. Speaking of students and protests, the Penn State breakdown and the situation that happened in Berkeley, California in regard to students is very interesting in terms of how police treated them. Now, as we mentioned briefly, Penn State had some pretty riotous stuff after they found out that Coach Joe Paterno got fired and whatnot. And police more or less kind of let a decent amount of it go. I mean, people got arrested and stuff like that, but it didn't get like kind of violent. Now, for people, you can check out the video on the rawstory.com. I'm sorry, rawstory.com, the website, the Raw Story, and also on YouTube. There was a situation where there was peaceful protest as part of the Occupy movements. This was Occupy Berkeley on campus. And video is pretty bugged out. You have people standing there peacefully, you know, whatever, talking about, you know, we ain't gonna move from here, etc., etc. And this big line of police in riot gear, like tell them once or twice to move, they just start charging heads. Like batons, some heads got beat, you know, pushed with shields and stuff. But the protesters stood firm, and you know, people recorded it, and there were the chant "Stop beating students," and because it was being recorded, those cats stopped.
Ain't that something?
You know, people who are trying to peacefully protest about something big can get the hell beat out of them. And the video footage is kind of disturbing. Like I said, you can go to rawstory.com and search for it, and it'll have the embedded clip and everything in there. But you can protest about football. It's like, I understand why these cats are protesting about football, but not real-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird study in contrast.
Godly about them beating peaceful people in there. There's nothing good or God-like about that. Let's be clear about that, so we know what we're looking at.
No doubt. And like we've said before on the FuseBox Radio Broadcast, for the sake that these protests are getting people to thinking and trying to do something against a system that has plenty of flaws, in terms of how things function within corporations, government, and beyond, God bless them and everything. And these protests, I think, are giving people a reality of what others have been through for years.
No doubt.
In terms of how, the police system has been used by rich folks and just other people in general trying to maintain a certain status quo. I mean, people on around Berkeley, California are getting beat by cops. You can't say, oh, this is, the stereotype of, oh, this is like rowdy poor people or rowdy Negroes or Latinos or whatever else. Berkeley, California is pretty much the stereotypical majority white rich area and university. And when you see this video, it's a mixture of people that are out there.
No doubt.
But the police ain't care, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's, been more that's happened of Occupy Oakland and other various places. But it's kind of bugged out. I think the people are really getting a taste of the reality and why people did and still are fighting for civil rights with the Black Movement for Justice and other people of color's movements and various other things. So, check that out. It's something I think that can make people think a little more like this isn't just, the stereotype they're still trying to put up of troublemaking young people and hippies and the entire nine who are just giving a middle finger to what people are trying to promote as the greatest system on earth and all of that type of jazz. So, give that a peek and check that out. It's, like I said, it's a very interesting study in contrast. Protesting about football and a coach in the system that allow little boys to be raped is somehow understandable because you won that game. But protesting against a messed up economic and social system isn't, though. When you're just standing there. Think about that just a little bit, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Let me see here. Speaking of Occupy Oakland and California, really, really briefly touching base on that. An undercover cop has come out, excuse me, talking about they were over at Occupy Oakland and they were like, I think it's fine. Like, they put themselves on video saying, I think everything is all good. And it's kind of whack that there's some police all over the country who are being put into these Occupy movements as agent provocateurs.
No.
Pretty much undercovers who are trying to cause trouble, if you're not familiar with the term. And what have you. Up in the mix. And an interesting statement that this undercover officer has made. He's Justin Warren. I'm sorry. Excuse me. He had an interview with Justin Warren at thinkprogress.org. My phone is itching. I'm just doing a quick look over the story. Oakland police officer Fred Shavies is talking about, I support this, and any police brutality that occurs could be this generation's Birmingham.
No doubt.
And that has a whole lot of meaning for people of the old civil rights generation. When all that happened, that got people's minds to clicking and being like, stuff got to change. And things had to go down. And it also would be an exposure of, the extremes of how the system can go down. Like, people crying about police brutality been going down for years, but I think these protests have shown it more and more. It doesn't mean all law enforcement is bad, but there's certainly a weird system behind it. So that's an interesting interview. Like I said, it's on thinkprogress.org. You can search for Occupy Oakland, everything will pop up and it has embedded stuff and everything. And like I said, besides Oakland, they said in Tennessee, there's documentation that the Tennessee Highway Patrol has confirmed that not only police have been infiltrating the Occupy Nashville movement, but they were hoping for the movement's demise.
No doubt.
So, written documentation about it. So, essentially right now, what we haven't go down is like a mini Counter-Pro light. And I'm sure more and more information will come out as time goes by, but for all my people who are on the ground at these various movements or helping on their various ways, it's just something to think about and to be on your toes with. You know, everybody ain't gonna be worth popping off at the mouth to. And some people who seem to be funny, keep on your toes with that. Like, that's just life in general. Let me see here. And,
like I said before, leave them good boys alone. Leave them alone. I told you before, no dude on the ding ding. No dude on the ding ding. Leave them boy alone.
Wow. Okay. On both levels of all the stuff we've been talking about, I guess that is the theme, man. Speaking of undercover police and nonsense, we'll just do this story and then in on a little bit of an up note. A former narcotics detective in the NYPD has admitted that they've seen police plant drugs on innocent people as a way for officers to meet arrest quotas.
God bless him. God bless that man for coming forward with that, because bros have been saying that for decades in New York City. That confirmed what people had always been saying. You know what I'm saying? Or even what some cats have said in rap records. God bless that man.
And the police themselves call it flaking. Quite frankly, I know people that this has happened to and everything. And at different states and places, not, you know, just the New York City area. And it's very bugged out. I mean, this practice has reportedly cost New York City $1.2 million to settle cases of false arrest. And this guy who actually put out this information and more ended up being busted back in 2008 for planting cocaine on 4 men in the Queens bar. Now, imagine this. The drug laws are still quite flawed in the United States, to say the very least, in regards to crime and punishment consequence type of deals. Now, you're planting cocaine on somebody, that could be at least 5 years in prison.
No doubt.
You know, this isn't, not saying that it would have been better if it was a light charge in a few months, but you're talking about some hard substance type of deal, you know what I'm saying? And think about what happens. You gotta go to, even if you get off, you're gonna be in jail for a little bit. You might end up missing out on your gig, and that messes people up. The financial burden of possibly having to pay a fine that might be up to $500,000. And if you do go to jail and go to get stuff, that's a mark on your permanent record, which can affect everything from voting, your right to vote, to future employment and all other types of. Imagine if you were just chilling and not doing anything, and some cop, just to fill a quota, plant some rocks on you or something. That's it. Especially if you're a person who doesn't have a certain amount of money or a person of color. That's just messed up.
And sometimes NYPD won't only do that with drugs. They'll do that like for fare beating. I know cats that, like, you know, who paid to get on, and people, and they grab them talking about, oh, you beat that fare. So that means that they put people in jail to fit a quota system that could maybe line their pockets more. So people like Herman Cain say, oh, racism, somebody asked him a question about his racism, man. He said, well, no, it's not. You know, so in other words, these people that say that we're not being affected, like Nick Rose, like Herman Cain, or Michael Steele, or what is that? Some Asians and Latins or other blacks who say it doesn't exist. NYPD is throwing people in jail like it's nobody's business, and have been doing it. So it just goes to show you, when they say these things, that's a way to distract you into accepting it. Accepting getting a foot in your ass. Accepting a perversion of your own thought process, the galactic intelligence that you have in you. Oh, just ignore that. You know what I'm saying? While people like NYPD or the medical establishment through pharmaceuticals and the military is conducting experiments on people. Oh, just ignore that. But everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, that just goes to tell you how perverted people are. Herman Cain had already said that, you know, there wasn't no racism. And that goes on. That means that Herman Cain is down with NYPD doing that. That means he's down with them. Do that to them niggas. He like that. Herman Cain like that cop in what's that movie? Boys in the Hood. When that cop grabbed him, he said, "Hey, you young niggas, you think you tough?" When he put him over that hood, you think, and just messing with him, he ain't even done nothing. That's what he's like, a mean black cop. That got beat up by a kid who was in the poor neighborhood was black. Now he got a vendetta.
Yeah, it's bugged out. It's definitely bugged out. The website truthout.org, truth-out.org has a really detailed story about this. Shout out to those folks in independent journalism in general, and it's very, very crazy. And you got to think, like, the essentially what they will call undesirables in this country, which usually means somebody who is on the lower end of the economic status. And unfortunately in this country there's still, as usual, a white race, probably a person of color, especially in New York City. Like, oh, we can just toss some rocks on some people, ain't nobody gonna think about it or pay no attention, or hey, you know what, they might have got that plan on them, but because of the mentality that is out there, they're gonna probably end up committing a crime, which we know of course isn't freaking true. Everybody who's had, a lack of money and stuff ain't a freaking criminal, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's pushed in this country. And just the lives that have been messed up by this is bananas. They also have another story they talk about in 2008, which is crazy, that they found out about corruption going on in that area of southern New Jersey, where they planted drugs on a young poor black man who never had a record before, and they ultimately spent 419 days in prison, about a year and some change. And the ACLU took on his case, and it ended up that 5 police officers got sued, and all 5 got indicted in federal court. And 3 of the 5 had ended up pleading guilty and admitted to drug planting. And what bugs people out about that is these 5 officers were responsible for locking up 185 people due to planting false evidence on them. And all 185 had to be released. So you have lives that were ruined by this. Ruined.
Yeah, there ain't no racism in America. All black people, they just complaining. That's the voice of the devil talking.
Basically. And this goes on in all different types of spots. There's not even official tracking of this yet. They're trying to get that started. But just think about how this war on drugs has become a war on people we don't necessarily want to come up type of thing, and a war on, hey, I don't want my pockets getting messed up, so we just got to do something regardless of whether people are doing wrong or not. So
for the love of money, for the love of money is the root of for the love of the money is the root of all evil. Money is not evil, but when you love it, and I love it, I'll do so much for money that I'll throw 185 gigolos in jail, and I don't give a damn about their families or their own psychological makeup after having to deal with them. That's what loving money will do. Destroy people's lives. That's what loving money. Not having it, but loving it. Word up.
No doubt. And lastly, this is funny. I saw on which I'll probably end up embedding in the I'll probably end up embedding this on the description notes of the radio show on our podcast page on our blackradiosback.com. Speaking of the Republican presidential candidate, aka what we call the politicoon, Herman Cain, there is a great skit on the Funny or Die website, funnyordie.com, where Mike Tyson plays Herman Cain. And it's like one of these little fake political commercials. And he has a joint where he's being Herman Cain and talking about Herman Cain trying to get the presidential nomination. Talking about, I'm running for the president and leading in the Republican polls. Why? Because the Tea Party loves crazy more than they hate blacks, and I'm crazier than a Ish House rat and a whole bunch of other stuff. I was in tears literally when I watched this joint. And And, funnyordie.com, people aren't familiar, they do a whole lot of comedy skits on various things and what have you. But that joint had me dying. So, first off, shouts out to Iron Mike, man. He's made a really, really great recovery from, things he's done in his past and what have you.
Yeah, big up to Mike. Definitely big up to Mike. And
has been making some nice moves and turning around to make a positive impact in his life. With his fam and beyond, and that Herman Cain joint, it's barely a minute and a half. Like I said, I'm gonna post that up on the notes and everything. But Lord, that joint is funny. That joint is freaking funny. Like, he had like little Herman Cain mustache and the glasses and everything, and like the little like bugged out joint. And you got folks who are like, well, damn, I'd vote for Tyson in 1,000 times before I vote for Herman Cain. And whatnot. But yeah, that was one of those die-hard laugh situations. So shouts out to him and the funnyordie.com crew and whatnot. And just had another story pop up on my screen, but I'm going to let that go for now. We've been rocking and rolling and talking for a while. Heavy news week. Like I said, some unfortunate passings passed. We had to talk about that within our sphere of the world. And everything else. And yeah, we're just going to go right into the tunes and all that good stuff. Love to our audience. Love to all the music. Folks who make great tunes, old school and new school. For my new school people who consistently ask this, whether it's on our Twitter feed or beyond, you can just go to FuseBoxRadioOnline.com. We have a link to our SoundCloud page. You can submit music that way. And we also have our email, FuseBoxRadio@gmail.com, to submit music. Mastered and clean is the way to be. Since we do.
And don't be whack.
Do that, and yes, of course, do not be whack. We exercise quality control here. We don't do any payola system or anything, but it is up to myself and Jon Judah's discretion what we play on this show. So.
I mean, you be like, well, who are y'all? Who are y'all? I bet you where I'm from, they play radio before where you're from. I'm just bugging. But alright, y'all, peace.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I heard, wee. I was like, what the hell did y'all do talking about? It's all good, though. It's all good. But yeah, man, let's get into the mix. 21st Century Black Radio for the masses, syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast, DJ Fusion Jon Judah, making it happen, keeping the spirit of black radio alive. Alright, peace.
Here's a Diddy, NY Jersey, Bricks, what's the deal?
This one definitely goes out on a censorship tip. So everybody sit back, relax, and have a champagne sip. We're gonna teach these people out there who are against saying what we wanna say the right way. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do is kick back, swing a little funky beat by my man DJ B.U.R.N, producer extraordinaire. Yo, B-Rock, make it clear. I can flex, bang, lend a pen to a friend. Keep a party pimpin' from now till then. I don't have to swear, curse, or juggle lyrics in the verse to make a party bubble. So Mr. Censorship, tell me what's your problem. There's girlies on the corner, if wifey can't solve them, how does she say it? I'm curious, G, does she say, honey, love me, or baby, fun me? Anyway, we'll say what we wanna say, play how we wanna play, feels good that way, so G-Rap. It's time to kick up first, do your man a favor, and don't curse.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio. DJ Fusion.
You're telling me don't curse, I reversed and did it worse. First, I put a curse in every verse. I kinda got outrageous. Check it, even made a record how I'm doing all the B-I-T-C-H's. Ducks, it wasn't for the bucks. Every word that you heard is cause I didn't give a aw shucks. And yo, I almost forgot. The curse is a block, but it's getting kinda hot. So I'ma let profanity retire. Hey, but if worst come to worst, I'll curse you out like with your prior. So Grand Poop will kick up first. But do your man a favor and don't curse. Don't curse.
Don't curse, Russell. I won't curse. I'll take a famous curse word and just say coof. Coof flipped around the other way means huh. Boy, when I do it, see I can't get stuck. Jump on a mic, then I earn a quick buck. Buck meaning loot, then I grab some boots and set with my troops. For those who can't follow and got stuck, coof flipped the other way means is this a curse? I freaked the nurse in a hearse, but I made sure I had my hat first. It's time to kick a verse. God cipher divine, we can't curse. Go ahead, ask me. Would I kick a curse
curse in a verse, I say nope. Grab you by your hand, wash your mouth out with soap. Thinking to be the last one with the bad lingo. Scooping over skins in the church, playing bingo. Sounds of the Macadam fresh from the tailor. Because I made a movie when he cussed like a sailor. Better yet, dialect dirty like a subway. Freak a funky loop here to make it go the other way. In a vocabulary scrimmage, but cursing in my village ain't good for my image. So Big Daddy, you know it's time to kick a verse, but do your man a favor, don't curse.
The smooth rap inventor, the enter. Further discretion's not advised, so there's no need to censor. Kids wanna peep it, but you wanna beep it. What? I feel like slapping a sticker on your chill, say what? True magical rhymes are too tragical for any source to stop King from getting capital. If I thought sticking me was dissing me, man, don't you know that this would be worse than Stephen King's Misery? So clean off profanity, stealing it all the man to be. Rocking any microphone you hand to me. So heavy D, I'm about to disperse. I kick another verse, and don't forget not to curse. Hey, yo, Big Daddy, check this out. I'm about to do some more slide, slick, smooth on the tricky tip stuff. I'm gonna bring my little cousin, the producer of this joint. His name is DJ Fusion. Definitely part of one of the family, you know what I'm saying, Jay? And he about to flex on this head mic and get busy like his big cousin, you know what I'm saying? Check it. Big rock, kick a verse, but don't curse.
God bless, but I can't mess around with the curses, so I'ma kick verses or a verse. Soul brother number one here to kick facts. Smoke the microphone and produce crazy tracks. Yo, I'm a bad bro, let's start the flow. I'ma kick rhymes till it's time for me to go. I can't curse cause Heavy D said so. Now I'ma get back to the subject, get wrecked. If you think I'm bluffing, just check with the crew. P-Rock and CL Smooth, very down to earth, and we didn't have to curse.
Yeah, man, the abstract poet, Q-tip from a chocolate question to wreck. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Pete Rock and my man Hep D in the house. And we're definitely chilling on a lifted tip. So bust the spit out. Flim, flam, flim, like my big black stuff. Must I kick a curse to be rough enough? You can put the sticker where the sun don't shine. So back off and let me get mine. Visions in my head, one is dealing with hits. If I have 4 girls, then I'll lick 8 hits. Wait, don't wanna hear no drama, cause the bum diddly have is a fave of my mama's. So I'll blue out and get mad lifted. Don't have to say up to show that I'm gifted. God bless me cause I reached my 21st FD. Don't drop a curse.
Peace to the preacher. I'm talking about a verse without a curse, that's how I reach ya. I can rock a party without a swear or a harsh verb. Bad words, no curse words, Heavy D prefer, so swing. Swing till the soul be clean rhythm. Before I say goodbye, let me tell you how I hit 'em. CLP, Rock G, Rap Maxwell, Big Daddy Q-Tip, and me as well. Time to say peace, thank beat for the beats. This funky beat was made for the streets. Notice how clean that we kept every verse, but if worst came to worst, we all said it again.
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
The heavy stuff, measure the pleasure, then treasure the note that I wrote, and you can quote, flow like I roll like a boat. Taking a stand, don't need a hand. The man in command did so train. Next American band, standing overweight, lover discover. No other brother can smother. If I ever fell, I bounce back like rubber. I'm rough and tough, all that stuff, call my bluff. You can't get enough from Mr. Big Stuff, let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. You get your rhyme from a hat bag, you thief from Baghdad, you're soft as a sandbag, throw your rhyme in a glad bag, the way that you act like as if you had mic fright, it seems that you're not right, now I'ma do it right, you're used to a bad mark, love on my trademark, you're just like a hush pup, no bite or bark, you move when I say so, I flow when the wind blows, while I'm ripping and stripping, you be peeking through a window, definitely for action, voted for Jesse Jackson, instead of lagging, we could have been passing, Eddie F on the fade mix, the boys with the dance tricks, Dre with the management, Hev D with the lyrics, who said that I ain't dope, you walking a tightrope, you're living for high hopes, I wonder what you smoke, didn't come here to tiptoe, I came here to rip, so grab your partner, dose-y-dose, and let it flow. let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Eddie F, break down. Break it down like this. We try to restrain, but still some complain about the fame that we obtain. But I'ma refrain, it's insane, cause I'ma still gain. You want what's good, but can you stand the rain? We think hard for what we want, then work harder to get it. But you too busy trying to diss us, that's why you forget it. Appreciate what you did, and I hope you keep doing it. But stop riffing, because you just might ruin it. For me, for you, and for me. Two wrongs never make a right, let's keep good company. You're welcome any night to come on my stage, because divided we fall, together we get paid. So let it flow.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Working. I told my brothers don't ask me for no favor.
comes the man, hot damn. The B-boy stands with an upper hand. Making boogie tracks with my man, Michael Jackson. The smooth criminal hat, the man is Mike, so relax. Mingle, jingle in the jungle. From rush to door, 3 and 4's in a bundle. Taking in the blind, first I cool it like a fan. Got one Janet, then a guy, now with Michael comes that ain't hard.
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Wet from sweat in wrote for a heavy deep video, pumped it in stereo. People said, here we go. A cutie down the front said, heavy, you're my hero. Understand this, before you make a comment, there's always a meaning in a heavy deep statement. In this life, I strive for improvement. Be your own God, follow your own movement. Love is a legend. Me, I'm legendary at it. Flipping on the mic makes me a rapping acrobat. Don't try to swing, cause you couldn't even hang. We got our own thing. Smooth criminal, dance a lot, dance a little, shuffle to the middle. Don't clock anybody, let them all clock you. Don't be down with anybody, let them all be down with you. Stay self-managed, self-kept, self-taught. Be your own man, don't be bothered, don't be bored. Started with a power and I'ma end it with a bang, bang. We got our own thing.
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Please welcome Heavy D and the boys performing their new single, You Can't See What I Can't See.
Yo, son, yo, what's up? In comes what comes, another humdrum. Did he jump drunk? Some young bum got stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hard as I heavy hits, coming with back tricks and pretty chicks. In control of my whole stroll. Yo, I got no soul. A brother got more, but it dug a hole. Instead of a victory, he got a victory. I'm not pressing, I'm on a peaceful journey. Not like the bad, not gotta make your head pop. Not Fred Flintstone, gonna make the bed pop. Rock to a rhythm, that was what I give him. Really sick and tired of the ism, skism. So check microphone, check microphone. Hell's got the huns that the brothers love to talk about. Squeeze me, what? Tease me, what? Do without please me. Bump it up, it ain't easy. Sex if you're sexing, sex if you're flexing. Things are going on in the heavy D section. Microphone check, what? Microphone check, 2, 3. You can't see what I can see. Come on! You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the back. You can't see what I can see. Come on, y'all throw your hands in there like this. Come on! You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the back. You can't see what I can see. Come on, now. Where we going, baby? There I go, there I go, there I go again, again. With a grin, I might back, grin, 10, 10. Emergency, run, down, 911. The A to the E to the A to the B to the Y. What's a honey? Yes I am the big belly man. Hot damn, here I am with a mic in my hand. Abracadabra, took my favorite fabric. Fun had fun, she was done reading Moby Dick. Me and my crew played a game called Flipper. When you come around, you better tighten up your zipper. I put shreds in bed, jack the ripper. Yes, I drink coke, but I'm not a coke sipper. Mac patio on the patio, sipping low. When I lay low, they on the patio. SSP, I'm in the barbershop. Can't forget Mike, Basil, and Scott. Twist and turn, long and turn. You had your turn, now it's my turn. Microphone check, 1, microphone check, 2, 3. You can't see what I can see. Come on, everybody! You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the back. You can't see what I can see. Come on. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the back. You can't see what I can see. Come on. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the back. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Come on. Say That's on smooth tip, the overweight lover. On your radio and on your magazine cover. Drink Coca-Cola, remain around solo. Like plenty got so once in a while, but follow. Things in the house, and stunt on the cops on the butt. Now check it out, check it out. Beast to all the Nubians. Hey! Turn them uptown. Follow the leader. I got the fever. I'm burning up like a heater. Microphone check, 1, microphone check, 2, 3. You can't see what I can see.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Boss players, where you at, sucker? You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go.
You got your eye on me, you wanna ride with D. Trying to get next to me, throwing your sex at me. You gon' respect my name, you gon' respect my game. Go on and do your thing, I know the game don't change.
Interested in the game I play, can feel you choosing from a mile away. Well, baby girl, I can grant your wish. You wanna sip this and live like this. But wait a minute, let me check my list and make sure your name ain't missed. Never mind the ice on my wrist, cause this my game's priceless. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go.
Diggy gon' give it to you, don't sweat that. Never lonely, keep up on it, you can bet that. You got game, ooh, I respect that. But you can X that, cause I'm a sex that.
Low as a gigolo, flow for bigger dough, way 264, but a fly nigga dough. Glowing pitch black, break a chick black, well please don't act and make me click clack.
I do damage, y'all can't manage. Bring your girl, make a heavy D sandwich. What the D, you wanna slide with D? What the D, you wanna ride with C?
No good, you done did this before. Slide out the back door, so don't nobody know. Jump in the benzo, push your pedal to the floor. Don't leave you lonely in the breakfast on me. You know my roll goes slow, you know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. Wanna pull over on my highway and do you my way. Smoking on that fire, taking the back streets where I stay.
Going his way, cause you gon' feel it my way. Check me out now. I don't know what you see in me. Maybe it's my jewelry. Don't know about where you from, but where I'm from, we get it done.
You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow. Sit back and pull more slow. While you out on the floor, I'm feeling you for sure. Don't wanna go solo. Don't need to tell no more. Baby, come on, let's go. You know my roll goes slow. You know my dough flows slow.
You don't know so as you wear so bad. You know?
Hey, this is DJ Logic. You're now listening to the FuseBox, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news and commentary from all over.
Queen Majesty, may I speak to thee? So much I've longed to speak to you alone. Truly I agree, I'm not of your society. I'm not a king, just a minstrel. But my song to you I sing, though just a minstrel. Our worlds are so far apart.
just a minstrel. Our worlds are so far apart. Royal Queen, I see love in your eyes. Your eyes. I love you too. The Royal Queen, so pretty and fine. Every night and day, man, you step on me mind. More than one in a million, cause you're one of a kind. I will keep you in front and never leave you behind. Royal Queen, I love you so. Never, ever, ever gonna let you go. Though just a minstrel. Our worlds are so far apart. Royal Queen, I see love in your eyes. Your eyes. I love you too.
Yo, check this out. This is Chuck the Public Enemy. You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion. Harder than you think.
Last week, a new low was set in African American contemporary politics. 6 members of the Congressional Black Caucus joined 54 other Democrats and 40 Republicans in a letter calling for $4 trillion cuts in federal spending over the next 10 years. In doing so, the 5 black congressmen, and they are all men, reveal themselves as wholly unrepresentative of any black constituency in the United States. We will call out their names in a minute. But first, let's get to the substance of the letter. It was addressed to the so-called super committee that's charged with cutting $1.5 trillion, not $4 trillion, but $1.5 trillion from the federal budget, the result of the disastrous dance over the debt ceiling between President Obama and congressional Republicans last summer. The deadline for the super committee of 6 Democrats and 6 Republicans from both houses of Congress is November 23rd. If the committee does not come up with the cuts, or the Congress does not pass them by December 23rd, then $1.2 trillion in cuts would automatically be triggered. The damage to the social safety net would be serious, but a $4 trillion cut, as advocated by the letter writers, would be far, far worse. So why would 6 black Democrats join 54 mostly blue dog members of the party in calling for a catastrophic $4 trillion cut? Because the first black president is as eager to gut Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare as the Republicans are. It was Barack Obama who appointed the Deficit Reduction Commission that last year called for $4 trillion in spending cuts, including Social Security. And it was Obama who offered the Republicans the same level of spending cuts in his bid to make a grand bargain with the GOP, a bargain that, for their own evil reasons, the Republicans did not accept. It was at that point, last summer, that the real Obama was stripped naked to the world as a corporate enemy of the New Deal and the Great Society, who uses progressive rhetoric in order to disarm his own Democratic base in service of Wall Street. Without that revelatory moment, there may have been no occupation movement. The 6 Black Caucus members are among the congressional Democrats that want to help Obama to finally seal that grand bargain with the Republicans. The letter to which they affix their signatures mimics Obama language in maintaining that all options for mandatory and discretionary spending and revenues must be on the table. That's Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid on a silver platter in exchange for some token tax increases. So who are these 6 black congresspersons who would sell out their constituents to please the president and his corporate friends? They are Danny Davis of Chicago, Chaka Fattah of Philadelphia, Gregory Meeks of New York City, Terry Sewell of Alabama, Mel Watt of North Carolina, and Emmanuel Cleaver of Kansas City. Cleaver is the chairman of the Congressional Black Caucus and made headlines last summer when he called the debt deal a Satan sandwich. And here he is, with 5 other Black Caucus members, making common cause with the worst elements of the Democratic and Republican parties. Emmanuel Cleaver, Danny Davis, Chaka Fattah, Gregory Meeks, Mel Watt, and Terry Sewell, feasting with the devil on the bones of the social safety net. For Black Agenda Radio, I'm Glenn Ford. On the web, go to blackagendareport.com.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are now tuned in to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. You're as good as they say you are. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
October 6th, 2011.
Nobody else can do this for us.
We are the last thin line of defense.
Our moment has come.
I will be
in
Washington, D.C.
in Freedom Plaza.
We will unite
to demand an end to a system
that puts profits and warfare over the welfare.
On October 6th.
On October 6th. We're not leaving.
October 6th.
However many days.
Occupation of Washington, D.C.
October2011.org.
Because I will not be silenced. We will be heard.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
African image of ISIS, replaced it with a lifeless, anorexic white. The fashion industry got them in a funny spot. Self-hatred leaking out they mouth like a movie star, Hollywood Babylon fantasy. Bunch of peacock in a canopy. And if you healthy, they make you think you're a manatee. Look how they invented this Eurocentric insanity. Got you brainwashed to the point you bleaching your skin, blind to the truth and can't see the beauty within. Cause ain't nothing wrong with exercise to tighten your thighs, but there's something wrong with contacts to lighten your eyes. We going backwards from hip hop in the park to the experiments by Dr. Kenneth Clark. So after the cannabis, I'ma have to handle this, release the pressure on her and open her like an amethyst.
Their lies can't fade your beauty. You gotta know who you are. Stay strong and always remember the truth in your heart. Don't forget there are those who benefit from your scars. They're using not what's natural.
Yeah, check it. The business of beauty isn't a natural model. It's built to be the opposite of the cultures we topple. These magazines got you caught in a hustle. Cause when you starve yourself, your body doesn't burn fat, it burns muscle. And men who don't even like women control the business. That's why the women look like men and the men like. As I break it down as God is my witness. Remember Sambo, caricature characteristics. Now who got the collagen under their lipstick? Implanted Arabic hips, surgical sickness. A bipolar society that claims to be righteous. Spray painting artificial melanin, trying to be like us. Living in a pathetic epidemic of schizophrenics, buying a synthetic body with credit. You mad that I said it, but you know that I'm right. Find a natural beauty and get you some natural love tonight.
Their lies can't fade your beauty. You gotta know who you are. Stay strong and always remember the truth in your heart. Don't forget there are those who benefit from your scars. Using not what's natural. Their lies can't fade your beauty. No, you gotta know who you are. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, always remember
listening to FuseBox Radio.
Oh, very. She's so very revolutionary, extraordinary. Yeah. She's so very revolutionary, girl. Very, extraordinary, girl. Yeah. Anytime I'm out, you know it's out. She's straight from the hood with big ass and big hands. Never been since my all right. She's so very punching up the underground. Well respected, Jerry Justice baby. She's the ghetto fabulous role model. Street smart in the streets. Yeah, with big ass and big girls. Never been since my girls. She's so very revolutionary. All right. Revolution extraordinary. Yeah. Very revolutionary. Very revolutionary. Very revolutionary. All right. Revolution extraordinary. Very revolutionary. Revolutionary. She was revolutionary. Revolution extraordinary. She ain't got no babies, mama drama, but a whole kind of other saga. In the winter, fall, spring, and summer, rolling through the hood in her Hummer, bumping gums on the Parasite. How to revolutionize the right on the radio for devastation, genocide and race relation. The Constitution contradicts the situation, not to mention that the war in Iraq was whack. Send the troops overseas when you need to bring them back. We need to fight the war that's in our own backyard. Being backstabbing in the White House, affecting the price of food that's going in your baby's mouth. Well, raise that kind of diplomat. Yeah. Raise your hand and give it to me now. Bringing that war in the underground. Setting up shop, putting it down. She got a thing on it. You know, be connected to the universal. Yeah, she got the groove and she got the skill, cracking the code on an every deal with big ass. She got a thing on it, swam with girls. Yeah, very revolutionary, revolution extraordinary. All right, very revolutionary. Revolution and solutionary. Very revolutionary. Oh yeah, revolution extraordinary. Very revolutionary. Revolution and solutionary. All right, now she got the plan to overthrow, getting rid of all the Jim Crows. Got a connection on the inside, getting brothers off of death row. At the rally in the city in the valley, sexy and computer savvy, make waves through the internet. Gonna be the next president. Very revolutionary. Ammunition from the library, standing up for all the people's rights, spreading love and making sacrifice. Yeah, revolutionary. She's so very extraordinary. Very revolutionary. Ordinary. Revolutionary. Oh yeah. Very revolutionary. Very revolutionary. Revolution. Very revolutionary. Mary Berry. She's survival. She can really break it down. She knows how to get through the back door, robbing from the rich and give it to the poor and balance in the world. All good for boys and girls. Harriet Tubman had no railroad underground. Rosa Parks would not move and stood her ground long. Revolution stay from the south to the north. Equality, breaking color lines. She's so very revolutionary. Hiding out behind the vote booths, making sure that they tell the truth. Cause when it's time they count the votes, still will check the ballot. She's keeping her eyes open cause it's never solid. Cause she's never taken for granted. They'll be slipping in the Mickey and change the way they planned it. Fabricated votes, false and truth in favor for them, but not for me and you. Hey, always got a solid backup plan. With the secret to the Mason man. Some going in hypocrisy on the homeland security. Got a meter in her pocket now, just in case you got to shoot them down. When they connect you with the supervisor in a place that low and high.
listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
No chain tattoos where you can't see. I'm the one, I'm the man that you can't be. Decade plus in the game, I got a name. While a lot of these commercial ass rappers should be ashamed. Sold your soul for that 15 minutes you was in, you was on, you was hot, now you finished. I represent for real hip hop, for my homies that still sell pills and low glocks. I told the young dudes, clean your money up. It's a recession, it's the perfect time for coming up. You can listen to these rappers if you're dumb enough. A smile, get money, have fun, be one of us. Why you acting tough for? Wouldn't throw a cream puff in a cupcake war. It's not real, it's all what you make it. All you got is your word and you fuck once you break it. Life is a myth and time is an illusion. I'm a light shining through the confusion. We sell frequencies designed as music. All I do is kick rhymes, have fun and do cool shit.
Wasn't for this hip-hop-ish, I'd probably lose it. The real thinker, don't confuse me with Confucius. Cut on your blinker, get it right, I'm the prototype. I spit like I mix chemicals in beakers. Way before I heard my words thumping out a speaker, I knew I was too cool to play follow the leader. Everything I do goes over the head of overachievers. We can discuss this over lunch, it's over when I dump my feces. Me, oh punks, bunch of bitches, y'all should wear pumps. Square up, run to Orange County for a fair one. I'm out your frequency, don't speak to me. Reason be, I'm like a deity in the elite. Mers, bow our heads, bon appetit. Let's turn paid dues in a Coachella and have a feast. This rap game is full of lames, driving themselves insane, looking for a lane, man.
Life is a myth and time is an illusion. I'm a light shining through the confusion. We sell frequencies designed as music. All I do is kick rhymes, have fun and do cool shit.
This is grown man talk. Head up high with pride is how I walk. Take notes from the source. And it's just analog in them 2-inch reels. You had to show and prove your skill to copy a deal. Cosigns was void. Shortcuts didn't exist. You had to go hard in the paint to score. Test the time would separate the weak from those who had abilities to transcend beats. In other words, yo, you had rappers and then you had MCs. Kane, Melly Mel, G-Rap, and OC. Busy Bee, Starsky, old varsity. Sideways talk nowadays. Larceny, fast forward. Present time, now it's something called 360 deal. Idiots ask where do I sign? Bent over, face down, getting hit from behind. I'm shaking my head thinking you out your cotton picking minds.
Life is a myth and time is an illusion. I'm a light shining through the confusion. We sell frequencies designed as music. All I do is kick rhymes, have fun and do cool-ish. Life is a myth and time is an illusion. I'm a light shining through the confusion. We sell frequencies designed as music. All I do is kick rhymes, have fun and do cool-ish.
Welcome to Media Minutes. I'm Stevie Converse.
And I'm Candace Clement.
And I'm Megan Tatey.
The ayes are 46, the nays are 52. The motion is not agreed to.
Internet activists cheered as the Senate sent a strong message to Internet service providers who want to prioritize content and services on the net. By a margin of 52 to 46, senators rejected a resolution of disapproval of the Federal Communication Commission's Open Internet Order and voted to uphold the Commission's modest net neutrality rules. The vote leaves intact the FCC's ruling, which prevents Internet service providers from blocking or discriminating against Internet users. During a debate on Wednesday, several senators spoke out strongly for Internet freedom. Senator Al Franken of Minnesota said opponents of net neutrality are wrong to think that the FCC rules would be disastrous for business.
We expect that emails arrive at their destinations at the same speed, regardless of who is sending them. And we take for granted that the website for your local pizzeria loads as fast as the website for Domino's or Pizza Hut. And that is one of the reasons I care so very much about this issue. This isn't just about freedom of speech. It is also about protecting small businesses and entrepreneurs of all sizes.
Massachusetts Senator John Kerry said he and other net neutrality supporters are defending the rights of ordinary people.
The other side is coming here and trying to create a new structure where the process will be gamed once again in favor of the most powerful. I mean, this is really part of the whole debate that's going on in America today about the 99% who feel like everything is gamed against them and the system is geared by the people who have the money and the people who have the power who get what they want. That's what this debate is about.
Senator Maria Cantwell of Washington would have preferred even stronger net neutrality rules coming out of the FCC. She said wireless users remain unprotected and the fight for true internet freedom is far from over.
The FCC rules do not go far enough. You can't continue to have this half step and not clearly, on the mobile side, give consumers the protection they need. But for today, if you want to vote with internet consumers and internet users on driving down the cost of the internet, then vote against this resolution and keep the minimal FCC rules in place until we can get stronger legislation passed.
Who is going to save local news? Journalism education programs, according to a new report from the New America Foundation. As local news disappears, journalism students across the nation continue to churn out content on their campuses. The report suggests that journalism schools of all levels should branch out to support and contribute to the larger news ecosystem. Chris Anderson, an assistant professor of media culture at the College of Staten Island, co-authored the report. He says journalism programs are uniquely suited to help fill the information needs of communities.
There is a growing information deficit in local communities, and we need to stop treating journalism school work as simply educational and need to start treating it as actual reported content that is going to contribute to the knowledge in the community.
In fact, Anderson says journalism schools should base their programs on the hands-on teaching hospital model, where medical students work on real patients.
People come in with illnesses, with gunshot wounds, with injuries. They work with real people with real issues. And it's not seen as being strange or unusual or a lower level of medical service than you'll get anywhere else. We think that that mindset needs to translate into journalism schools. This is not an exercise. You are working with real journalistic issues, reporting on real journalistic news, and you need to both interface with other media outlets and conduct your reporting thinking about it in that way.
The report makes specific recommendations to journalism programs as they transition into the digital age, including teaming up with traditional local journalism outlets. The result, Anderson hopes, will be a new legion of journalism students responding to the local needs of communities while they're at school, not just after they graduate.
That will then boost the amount of journalism being produced. It will boost the amount of information that people have to make political decisions about what matters in the world. And that in and of itself is a very necessary thing right now. We are losing information. It is not yet being replaced. We need to look around and find the institutions already there that can help us replace it.
To read the report Shaping 21st Century Journalism, visit newamerica.net.
You've been listening to Media Minutes, a production of Free Press, a national nonpartisan organization working to reform the media. For more information, visit freepress.net.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Hey, the Motor City is burning. That ain't right. 1960 what? 1960 who? 1960 what? 1960 who? 19. Hey, the Motor City is burning, y'all. That ain't right. There was a man, voice of a people, standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. Shots rang out. Yes, it it was a gun, he was the only one to fall down, y'all. That ain't right. Then his people scream, ain't no need for sunlight, ain't no need for moonlight, ain't no need for street light, just burning real bright. Some folks say we gon' fight, 'cause this here thing just ain't right. 1960 what? 1960 who? 1960 what? 1960 who? 19. Hey, the Motor City is burning, y'all. Ooh, the Motor City is burning, y'all. Great God Almighty, the Motor City is burning. Ooh, it's burning. Young man coming out of a liquor store with 3 pieces of black licorice in his hand, y'all. Mr. Policeman thought it was a gun, thought he was the one, shot him down, y'all. That ain't right. Then his mama screamed, ain't no need for sunlight, ain't no need for moonlight, ain't no need for street light, just burning real bright. Some folks say we gon' fight, 'cause this here thing just ain't right. 1960 what? 1960 who? 1960 what? 1960 who? 19. Hey, the Motor City's burning. Great God Almighty is, great God Almighty is burning. Can't put out the fire 'cause it's burning. 1960 what? 1960 who? 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 1960 what?
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and this is Direct Effects. That's right, the Jump Off, your hottest daily dose of entertainment and college news, brought to you by the Black University Radio Network. And on today's show, I'll speak on the Great American Conspiracy and President Obama. Yes, with great sadness, we have to introduce the race card into the present conversation about the American economy and the president, and I'll break that down for you. J. Cole has a brand new CD, Cold World, The Sideline Story, which debuted at #1 on hip-hop and R&B charts, and we'll break down his style and let you know what to expect on his new album. And with the destabilization of Libya and the assassination of another Muslim leader, Muammar Gaddafi, is this the 21st century colonialism and imperialism of Africa and the Middle East going on right under our nose, and we're not paying attention? We'll break all that down, all right here next. Don't you move on Direct Effect.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
Straight up, now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Or is it just a hit and run? Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
We caught up with Jermaine Lamar Cole, better known simply as J. Cole. He's the lead artist and the first to be signed to Jay-Z's label, Rock Nation, and his new album, Cold World, The Sideline Story, is #1 on Billboard's Top 100 R&B and hip-hop albums. And here's J. Cole giving us a little insight on what we can expect from his new project. What's good, fam?
Well, first of all, I'm excited. The album, to me, sounds incredible. I feel like it's going to pave the way for a new way of rapping, like storytelling. I'm trying to make that cool and find a way to make that popular. Again, I guess, but it still feels new. So the production-wise is, I got live instrumentation. I feel like it's the best production of my life. And storytelling-wise and rapping-wise, it's up there as well. So I don't know. I could toot my own horn, but all I can really say is I feel like, I got something special.
That's J. Cole, and the new album is Cold World, The Sideline Story. Available now on Rock Nation, Columbia Records. And you can visit jcolemusic.com, dreamvillain.net, and rocknation.com to preview the album. Good looking, Jay, and much continued success on the record. Libyan President Muammar Gaddafi's death was an assassination, and it's laid squarely on the feet of the United States, Great Britain, and France. The same Western powers who in the 1600s imposed colonialism for over 3 centuries, occupied minerals and resource-rich land in Africa, massively plundered resources, destroyed cultures, identities, and alienated languages of millions of people. The ousted Libyan leader's country of Libya is oil-rich, just like Iraq. So oil-rich that it's the #2 supplier on the world market, oil-rich. Libya also has the number 2 gold reserve in the world behind China. There's 3.3 tons of gold in the country of Libya. Libya boasted one of the best qualities of life in Africa and one of the best healthcare systems in the world. The literacy rate went from 20% to 86% under Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi spent billions of dollars setting up a satellite over Africa so Africans would have communication on the continent without going through Europe. He set up a World Bank of Africa with his own money, $6 billion, to allow African nations to borrow in order to build infrastructure in their countries without the exorbitant interest of the World Bank in France. Muammar Gaddafi was meeting with African leaders to begin creating a United States of Africa, which consists of railroads built to connect African countries, telecommunication lines to expand commerce, and to begin to create a united Africa when he was killed. Do your research. The history of America for the last 80 years and economic theory both prove that every period of high unemployment since the Great Depression of the 1930s has had some form of government finance or job creation to put people back to work. With full knowledge of this reality, how is it that Tea Party supporters can demand that the president create jobs with no available funds? A freeze on the debt ceiling while fighting any tax increases, which in fact represents the only way to raise additional revenues without cutting entitlement programs. The very educated Tea Party members know that such program cuts would virtually destroy and even kill millions of Americans on Social Security, Medicare, and eliminate the possibility of additional benefits to the 25 million Americans still unemployed. Those Tea Party members of the U.S. Congress that created the debt ceiling crisis did so with full knowledge of everything mentioned here, and therefore represent a violation of their oath of office in which each of them pledged, quote, to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States. Such actions constitute a conspiracy, which is defined as 2 or more people planning to engage in an illegal act. The desire by this group to make President Obama a one-term president and to do so by causing government to fail under his leadership is intended to not only eliminate America's first black president, but to ensure that any further effort to place a person of color in the White House will instantly bring association with America's first black president. The same group that failed to downgrade subprime financing institutions is holding back over $1 trillion instead of creating jobs and stimulating the economy. And the question is, why?
When urban entertainment news breaks, it's already waiting for you online at EURweb.com. That's www.EURweb.com. EURweb.com.
That's going to do it for this edition of Direct Effects, y'all. It's a wrap. And make sure you get on that treasure hunt. That's Pitbull Energy Bars, sold in 7-Elevens across the country. And we're giving $100 gift cards from American Express to the first 5 people who can hit us at blackcollegeradio@gmail.com and let us know what 7-Eleven you picked your Pitbull Energy Bar up at. Until tomorrow, it's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio.
They do the FuseBox in the mix, check it out, whether you take it there,
You can never kill me.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
They do the FuseBox in the mix. Check it out, you better you take it there.
Follow me, tell me if you feel me. I think niggas is trying to kill me. Picturing pistols, spitting hollow points till they drill me. Keeping it real, and even if I do conceal my criminal thoughts, preoccupied with keeping still. See niggas is false, sitting in court, turn snitches. They used to be real, but now they petrified bitches. I'm trying to be strong. They sending armies out to bomb me. Listen to Ron, the only DJ that can calm me. Constantly armed, my firepower keep me warm. I'm trapped in the storm, and fuck the world till I'm gone. Bitches be warned, word is born, you'll get torn. I'm busting on Giuliani, rubbing my niggas wrong. Ending this song before I leave. Picture me, I'm spitting that pump bitches and hustling to be free. Watch me set it. Niggas don't want it, you can get it. Bet it, make these jealous niggas mad. I said it. This thug life, nigga, we don't cater to you hoes. Fuck with me, have 100 motherfuckers at your door with 4 foes. Yeah, nigga, thug life. I'm hard.
The pearly gates, fuck them. I didn't want to go to heaven anyway, but my mama got me on my knees with my hands gripped, talking about some praise the Lord shit. Hail Mary, fuck her, I never knew her. I probably screw her and dump her body in the sewer. Our Father, my pop stuck up dope spots, big, black, and mean with the fifth by the gabardines. What you expected from his next to kin? I'm loco, bro, but ain't no Mexican. I got 9s in the bedroom, blocks in the kitchen, a shotty by the shower if they wanna shoot me while I'm shitting. The lesson from the Smith & Wesson is depressing. Niggas keep stressing the same motherfucking question. How many shots does it take to make my heart stop and my body start to shake? Ron G, stop.
I be that young, pretty, fly, smooth, glorious kid. A bad boy just like Notorious Big. A Rockefeller like Sean Carter with more game than Ron Harper. The Bones Barker rapper slash Sean Robber. While y'all be on the corners bummy and high, I be out buying the finest shit money can buy. You wish you was in the position that I'm in. Hot rhyming, diamond shining, autograph signing. My lifestyle is far out. Every week bring a different car out. I go to nightclubs and buy the bar out. Cause I keep cream. I'm large on the street scene. Every time I touch mics, you hear all the freaks scream. Yeah, Big L, Harlem's finest. Yeah, the nigga who hold it down for Uptown.
It's how we do it out here on this underground real shit, nigga. It's the heat, nigga. Now rewind this motherfucker. You know you can't help it.
Yo, you checking out FuseBox Radio with Jon Judah, and this is yours truly, Big Guru, the icon.
Come on, my man Guru Ball is slick.
Bring it on if you think you can hang.
It's legendary.
Then let me do my thing.
Yo, Kamachi, Philly's my official strip. Half street scientific, what I hit you with. The mind of an African initiate. I use my magic to murder any click you get. Don't need to click a clip. I'm in the jungle with Apollo stick. More powerful than any hollow tips. I'm out there like I blew up on the Apollo ship. I don't listen to Earth radio or follow hits. I'ma die for this hip-hop home I fought. And Guru got the tempo where the bones is bought. So I can create a world where my poems is taught. And now I got them caught like high hills in the cracks of the boardwalk. blood from their mug, but I give them the sword talk. Keep my eyes open like a war hawk. They slugs melt, but I think they need more salt. When my black candles burn in the middle of white floor talk.
Motherfuckers know who's the best.
Come on, kid. Mommy good.
Bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing.
Bring it on, but make sure intentions are pure, cause like the saying goes, all's fair in love and war. They wanna try to dead a brother for. My bags are packed, I'm about to head out on another tour. While back home, all the shorties learn to pack chrome. They catch you slipping, you could get hit to the back of your dome. The New York blocks are still scorching. Word up, and it's the same down in Philly, and the same up in Boston. Down south and out west, some don't move without vests. I feel a couple of rappers, but I doubt the rest, cause I can tell they don't know what they're in it for. They know their whole steez is weak, but won't even admit it or don't wanna play the game by the rules. So again, the blind leads the blind, the foolish led by the fools. And picture me not setting it straight. That's like a fat kid at a cookout, not getting a plate. So bring it on.
Motherfuckers know who's the best.
Come on, kid. Mommy good.
Bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing.
Hey yo, I'm humble and calm, but I still rumble and bomb. Any fugazi, lazy rapper, I crumble in my palm. They play roles, and they could never rock me. I'm well protected, well connected, and I rock Kamachi. About to take ours back from the culture stealers, cause we'll never see power unless we let our culture heal us. The strongest people call us the soul survivors, so beware the burning sands and the molten lava.
Yo, the God known to control every cycle and season. It's my holy land, commercial ass disciples is leaving. But I hit them with this automatic rifle, I'm breathing, and send their souls right back to the spiritual regions. My show get a listeners a miracle evening. Mary's womb is the spot that my voice was conceived in. Now understand me and what you should believe in. Don't care about my wrist long as my mental is pleasing.
Motherfuckers know
the
who's the best.
Messiah, kid, mommy legendary, cold status.
Bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing. And if not, then let me do my thing. And if not, then let me do my thing. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. Yeah, and if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah.
Word up, bring it on if you think you can hang, stupid. Yeah, it's your man Guru, Gangstar representing, aka Bullhead Slick. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house with my man Kamachi. Straight like that, Philly to New York to worldwide. We'll put an end to your fraudulent behavior. That's what's up. It's about to change, you heard?
Bring it on, focus. Bring it on, focus. Yeah, bring it on. Yeah, bring it on, you focus. Yeah. Focus, know who's the best, who's the best, the best, who's the best, the best. Motherfuckers, you know the best. Bring it on, you think you can help with the best. Yeah, yeah. Bring it on if you think you can help with the best. I'll bring it on, yeah.
Live from New York.
New York City right about down here. Check it out.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Me but some thirsty niggas on everyday grind trying to stack up figures. Running through the projects and back alley blocks. Devious niggas make you change the house. Who claim they hustle is great? Who live in the fight every day tempt fate? Who is wild but now found peace? Who are rep every day for they man who can see? Who got a wifey that's a bad broad and a next bitch that'll pray to the Lord? Who would die for the blue NY? Then cop trees so we can all get high, we can all get fly, we can all eat pie. My cousin got shot on the 8th of July. Who would throw the ratchet? Who will catch it? If I put up money for that boy, who will match it? Who wanna be a rapper? See me with my girl and still try to tap her. Who hold down 3 F's for the split flames out they first 3 breaths? The dot, hit me on the sayer. Hit me at 4, I'll be in front of the store. The summertime coming, the weather getting hot. Y'all niggas here better claim y'all slot. There's money out there, but not a whole lot. And it won't take nothing for a nigga to
plot. Extorting landlords, turning vacancies into crack spots. I roll with adolescents, letting off headshots. Chiga, Black Caesar, Bronx Bomber, Max spit on crack strips, murder marauders. Uptown they play takes none, gets none. Take something from Chi, hope you got something, cause I'ma rock something, and I'm not frontin'. John F. Kennedy shot right through your wig. You fucking with some niggas that can't be pinched, so come on down, get lynched. It's a round sound, when the pound sound, you fucking clown, we'll plant you in the ground, which means no get back. So next time your ass come around, don't forget that. My hoes listen when I put my hand down. My soldiers fall back when I tell them stand down. We rollin' with the burners out, bodies on the ground. Snatch up a pound, turn up the sound, back to the boogie. My hoes listen when I put my hand down. My soldiers fall back when I tell them stand down. We rollin' with the burners out, bodies on the ground. Snatch up a pound, turn up the sound, back to the boogie.
Yeah, and bitches say I smoke too much. And why niggas wanna hate, cause the kid got his dough up. Your flow suck, nigga, fuck the whole industry. I couldn't care less if none of y'all remember me. Ghetto, I'm street prone, hold a heat chrome. Nothing stopping us from getting this damn money. I'm a beast on the track for a mill scrapper. And I'll punch you in your face, I don't care if you an ill rapper. I'm right back in the hood where I'm supposed to be. You slacking, ain't getting it like you supposed to be. Hopefully none of y'all niggas approaching me with that weak shit. You get your whole team hit. I seen shit like shootouts in broad daylight. I did shit like shootout in broad daylight. We grown men, we don't play fight. Get your issue correct, bitch nigga.
Yeah, let's go out to the P brothers, the whole UK, and Chivas, C.S, GS, and the rest of this clique. Come on down, niggas. My cousin Drake, heavy hitters.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news, and commentary from all over.
Anytime you're ready with the dad, Kenny. And we gonna rip it down a little something like this. The name of this crew is called the Mighty Boogie Down Production. And we're gonna take no shots on the mic tonight. Here we go. Yeah. Wa-da-da-ding, wa-da-da-da-ding. Listen to my 9mm to go bang. Wa-da-da-ding, wa-da-da-da-ding. This is KRS-One. And a crack killer by the name of Pizza. And the fucking down with my 9mm. That I had a son to know what to use to it. But he tried to play me up and KRS-One knew it. Reach yours pistol, but it was just a waste. Cause my 9mm was up against his face. He pulled his pistol and he went up for the land. But just before they busted around with this is what I said. Hey, wa-da-da-ding, wa-da-da-da-ding. Wait, listen to my 9mm to go bang. Oh, wa-da-da-ding, wa-da-da-da-ding. You know what? This is KRS-One. Yes. Come again, man. You ready to get ill? One on the right. Chris, bring a bitch in there, Kenny. Let's get bitch. You love hip-hop music. Whoa. We never do it like that. Listen to the lyrics. Whoa. Let's say hip-hop roll, and there's other industries out there can't take it. Hip-hop roll, and there's other industries out there can't take it. Rap music, we want the rap music. 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 Way back in the days, in 1979, a fat band made the record using rhyme. In the same year, come the Sugar Hill Gang with the pow boogie and the big bang bang. R&B, disco, pop, country, jazz. All thought hip hop was just a little fad, but here comes Grandmaster Flash non-stop, and right after Flash run DMC drop. Now they had to make a pension to the scale, where other music failed, hip hop prevailed. See, rap music has gone platinum from the start, so now when they turn on, we're getting present as our man. Is it because we got the 8-9 vision? Or is it because it's a unanimous decision? Hey, that hip hop rule, and these other industries out there can't take it. Hip hop rule, and these other industries out there can't take it. Rap music, we want the rap music. 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 Come again!
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
gotcha. This is your chance. Oh, Bill Bunker. Take your chance. Prove yourself. Oh, yeah. Down in parade. People running like a masquerade. The police make a raid. Oh yeah, the thing did fade. What's the thing in town? Crows, chauffeur driven around. Skanking as if they have never known the man they call Mr. Brown. I can tell you where he's from now. From Mandeville to Sligerville, something running around.
FuseBox Radio.
That's right, my friend. Send a message. Send the message.
Listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
This place is crowded. Don't know about you. I need some sex with you. 'Cause you're on my mind. I can feel your sweat. Your body's wet. And I need some help. Girl, you know what we need to do. Girl, let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. I'm ready to go. Go grab your coat. It's hard to hold. I'm ready to let it go. The mood is right. The scene is bright. Girl, don't you fight it. I know the time is right. Girl, my lips is what I need you to have. Girl, let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Girl, let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Girl, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk, baby. Let's take a walk, baby. Let's take a walk. Listen now. Don't you know love can happen anywhere? I know it's cold, girl, but I don't care. Let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Let's take a walk outside. Walk outside. Not in my car. Outside. Walk outside. You can scream my name, and you'll be glad you can. Let's take a walk, walk, walk outside. Walk, 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 baby. Walk, walk, outside.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Pick me a town in any clime where people like a swinging time. Stay awake both day and night now. Everybody's feeling good and right. Then throw me smack dab in the middle. Pitch me smack dab in the middle. Pitch me smack dab in the middle. Let me swing till I satisfy my soul. Now I want 10 Cadillacs and a diamond mill, 10 suits of clothes to dress to kill. I want a 10-room house and some barbecue, and 50 chicks not over 22. Then throw me smack dab in the middle. Hurl me smack dab in the middle. You can curl me smack dab in the middle. Let me swing till I satisfy my soul. In the middle. I wanna be left behind with a whole lot of bread and gangs of meat, noodles of butter and something sweet now, with gallons of coffee just to wash it down, a carbonated soda by the pound. Then throw me Smack dab in the center, child, drop me. Smack dab in the middle, man, plop me. Smack dab in the middle. Let me swing till I satisfy my soul. We must have this roaring band and about 500 ballet girls. A street that's paved with natural pearls. I want a wagon load of bonds and stocks. Open up the door to Fort Knox and throw me smack dab in the middle. You can dump me smack dab in the middle. Well, you can even jump me smack dab in the middle. Let me swing till I satisfy my soul. I only want to swing till I satisfy my soul. Well, I want to swing until I satisfy my soul. Thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, it's so nice to see so many of you here to welcome us.
You're blind, baby, you're blind from the facts. I know you are, 'cause you're watching them. You're blind, baby, you're blind from the facts. I know you are, 'cause you're watching them. The woman makes a man all pause, and if you got a woman, she might make you forget yours. There's a 5-letter word to describe her character, but her brain's being washed by an actor. And every real man that tries to approach comes the closer he comes, he gets this like a roach. I don't think I can handle, she go channel to channel, go looking for that hero. She watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero. You're blind, baby, you're blind from the facts. I know you are, 'cause you're watching them. You're blind, baby, you're blind from the facts. I know you are, 'cause you're watching them. 27548, she watched, she said all added up to zero and nothing in her head. She turns and turns and she hopes the soaps are for real. She learns that it ain't true, no, but she won't survive and rather die in a lie. Falls a fool for some dude on the tube. I don't think I can handle, she go channel to channel, go looking for that hero. She watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero. You're blind, baby, you're blind from the facts. I know you are, 'cause you're watching them. You're blind, baby, you're blind from the facts. I know you are, 'cause you're watching them. Trouble vision for a sister, 'cause I know she don't know. I quote, her brains retrained by a 24-inch remote. Revolution or solution for all of our children, but her children don't mean as much as the show. I mean, watch her wash up the screen and fiend for a TV ad, and it just makes me mad. I don't think I can handle, she go channel to channel, go looking for that hero. She watched Channel Zero. Oh, she watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero. She watched Channel Zero.
I deserved them too. She used to beat my ass. Remember them switches you used to have to go get yourself to beat your own ass with? And they had them leaves on you. Go. I see them trees today. I stop the car and get out the car to kill that motherfucker. Right? I see what I say. You won't grow up, you motherfucker. Right? Because that was some hell of a psychology, right? To make you go get a switch to beat your own ass with. Right? My grandma said, boy, go get me something to beat your ass with. And that would be the longest walk in the world. That would be the And you knew you couldn't come back with no little one either. Because if you come back with a little one, she going out there and get the tree and beat your ass with. Right, you be going in the house, that vine makes such a weird sound and you be doing. It make you start crying before you get in the house, right? Mama, please, and like I said, my mama would beat my ass with anything, right? Like, she'd take them old douchebag pipes. You remember them old long red cars? On them big fat douchebags. You remember my grandmother used to call them a hot water bottle. Used to hang in the bathroom on a coat hanger. Smell like vinegar. Well, she'd rip that bar off and tear your ass up. And I'd always try to go to sleep to get out of ass whooping, right? You know, I'd pass up supper and everything, ease in the covers. Shit, I got it made. She'd wake your ass up 1 in the morning. Get your ass off that bed. Don't you run from me. Don't you ever run from me. As long as you black, don't you run from me. And you wake up in the morning, welts and shit be all on your face, nuts all swole up. You be good for 8 months. Be no trouble. Because I hated from my father like it just because that motherfucker just hit you with anything. Nigga he make you hurt yourself. You know, he said, say nigga, you know, fuck your own eye out and shit. And my dad would say shit to me just scare me because I'd be coming in, you know, he called it when I was smelling my piss. He was scary to talk to, right? I say, hey Dad, I'm going to the movie. You know, he said, say nigga, you want to take that bass out your voice when you talk to me? I'm going to the movie if you let me, Dad. Please, I hope it's okay. One time I got tired of him kicking my ass. You know, I had a fight with him in the front yard. Well, it wasn't exactly a fight. I did the best I could. I said, man, I'm tired of taking these ass whoopings. I ain't taking no fucking more. And that's it. What, you a man now, motherfucker? Yeah, okay. And he hit me in the chest so hard that my chest just caved in and wrapped around his fist and held it there. I wasn't letting that fist go. I didn't give a fuck what he did. My chest had that fist. Everywhere he moved his arm, I was hanging on. And I didn't know he wasn't gonna kill me. He grabbed me by my throat. My eyes was getting big and shit, and he bust my head against the cement. And some blood came out. And when you see your own blood, you freak. I start trying to push that shit back down in there. I said, Dad, I'm your son, I'm your son, I'm your son. He said, no, motherfucker, you was a man a minute ago. He was beautiful though, that motherfucker had strength. Inner strength. Good human being. Motherfucker had a lot of heart. Say anything that was on his mind. Anything. I mean, he was brutally honest. Like we was going to my stepmother's funeral, and it was like one of the coldest days in the history of Peoria, Illinois, like 20 below zero. And I'm sitting in the back seat with my father crying shit. It's all right, man. It's gonna be okay. He said, man, it's getting colder and I'm better bitch myself. Now, I'm not lying. That's my father. I wouldn't lie. He'd be at the graveyard talking to the preacher. Hey, man, when the shit over? Goddamn. Get to the part about the day. I love you, baby, but goddamn, it's cold out here. Then you go home, right, and you eat everything. All the neighbors bring food. You know, everybody brings something to eat and drink. Forget about the past and shit. You look forward. A lady named Miss Irene brought some dressing. Beautiful dressing with almonds. It's beautiful. Miss Irene helped raise me too. She had some beautiful dressing. We was eating it, and somebody saw some little feet on their almonds. Say, Rich, there's some feet hanging on my arm. Say, well, you the only one got a roach, motherfucker. The rest of us had almonds. Now kiss my ass. I don't want to hear this shit, all right? My grandmother said, now don't say nothing to her, boy. So you know she going down. Say she can't see very well. She probably left the oven open overnight and they crawled in there. But you did have roaches, baby. You had roaches just like everybody else. They're good too, wasn't they, honey? I said this, man, you know it's damn near impossible to kill motherfucking roaches. I mean, they just won't die. You talking about decon, roaches laugh in your face. Roaches come out of them. Hey, when you gonna have some more decon? Say Friday? Okay. There's a decon party Friday, fellas. You got anything for the rats, cause they coming Thursday. Ain't nothing can kill roaches for sure except 12 bees. Right here on the FuseBox Radio. folks tired of our ass too. They're getting them some new niggas. The Vietnamese. But bring them over, bring all of them over. Niggas won't mind. They didn't ask us shit. We the motherfuckers got to give the jobs up for them. Motherfuckers, I know why they like them motherfuckers too. Because they got the kind of music they can dance to. They try to dance to bad luck, motherfucker, get a heart attack. Damn, is it ever gonna stop? It was funny, man, pleading for the orphans and shit. God, we've got to do something. The little orphans, oh my goodness. Bitch almost had me going get an orphan. People in Mississippi, white folks in Georgia and shit, adopting babies. Shit gonna last about a year. And that racism gonna come out. God damn! What the hell we got here, Margot? Ain't your eyes ever gonna round out? Look like one of the neighborhood coons. And I'm for orphans now, you know, don't get me wrong, I like orphans, but shit, they got 10 million niggas here need to be adopted. They got a show in LA on TV, they be selling niggas for adoption on the TV. You ever see those shows? Get one of these niggas, please. This big head one here, he's alright. I'd take him home, but I have a dog. Got all the Vietnamese in the army camps and shit, taking tests and stuff, learning how to say nigga, so they can become good citizens. Right? They got classes, you know they have. All right, let's try again, tropes. Nigga, nigga, nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Yeah, that's close. You get your ass kicked, you know you made it. You gotta be careful fighting them motherfuckers too, Jack. They know karate and kung fu and nujitsu and all that old shit, you know. And be hollering at your ass while they kick it. I don't mind motherfucker kicking my ass, but don't be hollering at me too. Make me mad or karate this motherfucker. And if you ain't done it, be careful if you get some Vietnamese pussy, Jack. Right, because they got a VD scare the shit out of penicillin. It'd be up there waiting on penicillin. Come on up in here, Pinna. Yeah, we got something for your ass. Come on up in here. Get a big knot on your dick. What is it, dog? I don't know. I don't want to touch it. I know.
The funk of 40,000 years.
Leave it over there or whatever.
Hey, yo, DJ Judah on the beat. Yeah.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Sorry, you can buy my kisses.
think they've got it. Let's tell them one more time. Check it out. Everybody needs to know that. All right. Everybody knows that. That's right. Each other. Don't you know this thing already? Don't you know what you mean? You know and I'm free.
I think you'll agree. It's dynamite. That's all the time we have tonight. Join us next time. Good night.